Come on. Next time I'm going to learn the whole thing before we get going here.
Yeah.
What's going on, everybody?
I like how I tried taking like a pass at a lead when we were just warming up, and then when I actually went to do it, I was like,
whoa, where? Yeah, so it wasn't just me. That's great.
yeah. Where am I again? What's going on, everybody? It's Wednesday night, feeling good on a Wednesday. Yeah. It's time for Gear and Beer, as per usual.
Oh, I got the empty one.
With me, as usual now, is Bocephus.
The new normal.
Yeah, the new norms.
Cheers, man.
Cheers. We got the Alexander Keys, because I have not gone on a beer run.
I got
in
a
long
fancy
time.
one behind me, too, but we'll save that for a little bit later.
All right. A glass of Pepsi here for later.
Oh, beautiful. Yeah, what's
Yeah.
everybody drinking out there? Welcome to Rev World on a Wednesday.
Yes, it is indeed another Wednesday night. And do us a favor, smash the old like button.
Subscribe,
And Mike,
hit the
you are
bell.
correct. You see a Mesa Boogie head. I have a couple of triple rectifier revision Gs, and because we're talking about boost pedals tonight, I thought, why not bring out a rectifier? Because, I mean, they benefit greatly from having boosts in front of them. So
Totally.
I figured, hey, why not?
There she is. Oh, my God. Look at her.
Also, if you can do us a favor, whoever who's watching, if you are not currently subscribed to our YouTube channel,
YouTube? Yep.
YouTube, that'd be good if you subscribe to the old YouTube channel for us. Yeah.
I mean, all the YouTube channels. Do this one. Do let's check out the guitars. That's not on YouTube.
Yeah,
That's,
let's check out the guitar store. There's not, well, you could, I actually ignore
online.
the YouTube channel for that like crazy. So more Instagram and TikTok for that, but yeah, so, yeah.
Flux is setting up a new studio. Nice, man.
Nice. Anybody get any new toys this week? I did not, but I did bring out some stuff for tonight that I have barely played, so it'll kind of feel like new toy week.
I'm kind of looking forward to some of these. Yeah.
Yeah. I'd love to know from you guys. Oh, yeah, everybody's too busy watching the French election debate.
Oh, yes.
I forgot about that, mostly because I don't speak French. But I forgot that that is on tonight, so yes, we are competing against our apparently the best crop of people we could choose from in the country to get together and have a chat tonight.
Well.
So hopefully it'll fill up in here quickly then, as people get tired of the French debate.
Yeah, how long can that go
Yes.
on for, possibly?
Yeah. So anyway, we wanted to talk about boost pedals mainly because I was talking to somebody about the tilt boost yesterday, and I was like, we haven't done anything with the tilt boost on Gear and Beer in a while, and we don't talk about our stuff as much as we talk about like just other random gear things very often. So I thought it'd be good to talk about, what makes a boost useful and how different people use it. And I mean, it's too bad that Sammy's away. No offense to you being here, but it's too bad that we don't have an actual metal player.
I know where I stand.
Well, the problem is, I played rectifiers for, like 10 years of playing gigs.
Yeah.
That was my go-to high gain tone.
Yeah, this I know.
I never once put a tube screamer or a boost in front of it. Not once.
Just a raw, yeah.
Like legit, this was like.
That was the sound, yeah.
That would be the sound I'd use. Now, I will say, I don't remember which rectifier this one is, because both of the Revision G triples that I got in the last 5 years or 4 years. That I, as people wanted to get generators, they were like, I just got to sell this off. I'm like, what do you guys sell? And, every now and then when people have some cool things, I'm like, what are you getting rid of? Yeah, I'll take a look at that. So one of the rectifiers I have, of the triples, I also have a dual Revision F, but one of the triples is modded, and I believe it is the one I'm currently playing.
It sounds really good, man, yeah.
Just by the way it's kind of reacting, it seems...
Do you recall what the mod is?
Hermanson Amstead, I think. Oh, Joe, thank you so much. That's awesome. The G2 is my favorite of our G series pedals. So yeah, that you know, you and I are in the same club there. Team Green. Yeah. What's up, Scott? Can you scroll up just a second there? I saw somebody post something, and I saw this earlier. Basil said that tariffs on China are now 245%. I saw something about that on TikTok because like right before we ate supper, I was like cramming to get like a bunch of reels in, and I saw something about it, but I didn't see anything official from like the
I
White
couldn't
House.
find anything confirming anything.
No, that's craziness. Well, if anything, life is going to be interesting for a little while.
Yeah, you're telling me, dude.
Yeah. Also, I saw ESP. Where are you going there? There you go.
There it is.
ESP LTD EC1000T.
God, there's a lot of
last
letters.
week. Okay, Ellis, what is what body style is that? Is that the what is the Les Paul one? We have a 7-string. Like Dan has a 7-string ESP like LTD Les Paul. Yeah, that's it.
Okay, yeah.
Those are cool guitars, man. Dan has something similar to that, but it's a 7-string, and yeah, very very nice.
Someone got a Univibe pedal. It looked like too. I saw.
Nice. Vibes are fun pedals.
Basil.
What kind of Univibe did you get? You ordered a Schecter bass? Mike, nice. I was wearing a Schecter jacket earlier, and I thought about keeping it here, and then, man, I really...
I was going to compliment you, actually. It's a nice jacket.
It is really nice.
I kind of want one,
Yeah. Hey, Jeremy, what's going on? I kind of want to get a Schecter hat from them so that, like, I can come and sit down and play a Schecter guitar with a Schecter hat and the jacket and act like Garth from Wayne's World. Like... I hate it when people are like corporate sellouts.
I mean, that's pretty much me with Rev. It's just like Rev hat, Rev shirt, Rev's behind me. Yeah.
I like that you got a Rev hat that I don't even know where like it really came from.
I'm
the one who orders all that shit.
I'm going behind your back and like having merch made now. Yeah.
Just be like, oh yeah, do you see these new hats that I found are really cool, man.
I just found them in a box upstairs. Yeah. No idea where it came from.
Thoughts on the new CBA Brothers? Scott, thank you. Looks really, really cool. That's the new Chase Bliss.
I was going to say, I don't know what this is. Yeah.
It's the new Chase Bliss Analog Man collaboration that it's, I believe, you can correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure it's the Beano Boost and the King of Tone in a Chase Bliss pedal, probably with a bunch of dip switches on the front of it to change different things.
I mean, if I know anything about Chase Bliss, it probably has a lot of dip switches.
And like MIDI controllable, like so like super, super useful for touring musicians.
Nice.
Yeah, I saw a post about it that I think it was like either a leaked post or something, and I was actually hanging out with Joey. We were shooting some video, and I said like, hey, you know guys at Chase Bliss, I'm like, you find out what this is, and yeah, he quickly came back. He's like, oh yeah, he's like, we're gonna want that. And I'm like, yeah. I'm like, do you have a hookup there? He's like, I do. I'm like, well, let's see if we can buy.
Have you played a lot of the Chase Bliss stuff before? So I haven't personally.
One pedal, and I bought it last year, and I don't remember which one I have.
Okay.
I remember it.
It is the Mood.
The Mood. I remember it being very confusing to my
I've never had one in front of me to play with, but even just seeing them online, like they look very intimidating. Like it's just a lot of switching stuff.
Apparently, they're really, really easy to navigate once you figure it out. And they, Joey used to own he probably still does own like a ton of them. I think he said he's owned every Chase Bliss pedal. And he said they're amazing and they're not hard to learn. I am just really, really bad at that stuff.
Oh yeah, like 100%.
But yeah.
About me, not you.
So, what's up, Mr. Robbie Baker, the Robber Bacon?
Robbie Bakey.
I just finalized all of the stuff for. I'm headed down to Nashville, Tennessee next month for a little bit to hang out and shoot some videos and go to see Bobbert.
Nice.
Yeah.
Excellent.
And some other friends. Go to the Joyland. I don't know where else. Everywhere. All the places. Rob said he found a new burger place for us to try, so I'm game. So nice. Scott, your trip sounds like it's going to be a lot of fun. I wish I was going somewhere, but I'm not going anywhere for a while.
Me neither.
Yeah.
Me neither.
Another part of me is very happy I'm not going anywhere right now, but in another part of me is like, can I just go somewhere
Yeah.
else?
I feel it.
Yeah. Can I not have to do my work? It'd be great. So. Did anybody in here get the Brothers pedal? And Rob, did you see that pedal? I'm curious what you thought. I didn't get along with the King of Tone when I had it.
I was gonna ask you. So you don't have one anymore?
No, it was never mine. I borrowed Joey's for like a year or two.
Yeah.
And honestly, I played it twice, and then I was like,
I've always wanted to try one. My buddy's on the wait list to get one.
oh yeah.
Yeah. It's like a 7-year wait
Yeah.
list. Yeah. I think he's got like 5 years to go now.
What's up, George? How you doing, buddy? Yeah. I don't know. There's a lot of other Bluesbreaker style pedals out that I just think were,
Yeah. Better.
to me, were significantly better than the King of Tone. And I have the Duke of Tone. I don't know where it is.
It's somewhere, yeah. 'Cause
No,
I think
Duke of Tone? Yeah, Duke of Tone. Not Prince of Tone is the analog band one, right? Yeah. So, yeah, Duke of Tone is the MXR one. And it's okay. Like,
Yeah.
there's nothing that, I don't know. Yeah. Like,
Nothing to write home about? Yeah.
no. So, Scott's got 5 guitars packed with 3 of them hidden. Nice. What guitars are you taking? I'm trying to figure out, like, when we go to Tennessee, I don't really want to take any guitars with me.
Well, yeah, you're not driving out there, are you? Or are you
No,
driving?
I'm flying.
Yeah, you don't take guitars with you.
But I might ship some. So I was thinking about sending this, but I don't know. I have a Les Paul that lives there.
I was gonna say, if you're also going to Nashville, there's gonna be lots of guitars around.
Man, I'm supposed to get a new guitar when I get there.
You'll be fine. You don't have to bring your own guitars.
You'll be fine. You're on the wait list.
For King of Tone, nice.
Oh, wow. Do you like it, Jeremy? Like, do you still have it? I'm always curious with people who have them.
I think he's got 1 more year left on his wait list, is what he said there.
Oh, sorry. I read that wrong. I thought he said, like, I'm on the wait list, and then I got it in 2020, and, like, as in, like, he was on
Yeah, I almost misread that too, yeah.
Yeah. I had half a beer, and I couldn't read that. Doing great.
Well, that's awesome,
Doing
dude.
great.
Yeah, I want to know who that is when you get it, please.
What do you guys use for boost pedals? Do you use boost pedals? I grabbed a couple to like kind of talk about tonight and to mess around with. Yeah, and I don't even know if I have more in the office.
Yeah.
There probably are some that
I was gonna say, if we look
but
hard enough, I'm sure we could.
I was
find
looking
some.
for like where's a bunch of single knob boosts that
Yeah.
it's easy to identify what's there. Jeremy, I take back everything I said about the King of Tone. You're gonna love it, and it's well worth the 6-year wait. Sorry, no. Now they are cool pedals. I've just played a lot of blues.
I mean, there's a reason that it's so sought after
yeah,
too. It's
I comparing it against the Brown Amplification Protein. I mean, to me, the Protein was just.
I gotta spend some more time with that one too.
It's a really good pedal.
People keep swearing by it, and I really haven't sat down with it.
It's really good. I do really like the Nordvang 83 drive. I think destroys both of them.
Yeah.
Personally, but yeah, nice. Omi SG. Oh man, did anybody see the news? Like, actually, here's another thing. While you guys are all telling us what boost pedals you use, or if you use them, also tell us where you're watching from tonight. Because I saw a crazy post on social media today that Long McQuaid in Edmonton got broken into and had a whole lot of stuff stolen.
Really?
Which I was kind of like, how was it possible to steal that much
A whole bunch of stuff, yeah.
Like, the list of stuff. They're offering a $10,000 reward for anybody who can like help them
Track this guy down or team down, yeah.
Luke, could you go grab my phone from the?
Yeah, I haven't heard about this at all actually.
Yeah,
I'm
I
surprised
just
missed
got
that.
it. I just saw the post about it today, but wondering if Scott knows about it because Scott's right there. Like, Scott,
Whoa.
you're in Leduc, right, Scott? Which is, do you know Leduc?
I don't know.
That's like a suburb of Edmonton, essentially. The
Okay,
Edmonton airport is in
Leduc?
Leduc.
Okay.
Yeah. Nice. Oh, you know what? Could you check in there? Perf gave me that shit pedal that's a boost.
Yeah.
The shit pedal?
Yeah, like the shit power or something like that.
Oh yeah, I can't remember this. Yeah.
Yeah.
That was the second time they've been broken into?
Yeah, I remember seeing that they got broken into more than once. It was Edmonton South, wasn't it? Yeah. Okay. Listen to this. Here's the list of gear that was stolen. Okay? Epiphone Les Paul Special TV Yellow. Epiphone Jared James Nichols Les Paul in Pelham Blue. Gibson SG Vintage Cherry. Gibson Les Paul Modern Studio Satin Iced Tea. Gibson Les Paul Classic Trans Cherry. Gibson Les Paul Classic Deep Purple. Fender Player 2 Strat. Epiphone Dave Mustaine Prophecy Flying V. Gibson Izzy Hale Signature Explorer. Gibson 80s Explorer Classic White. Fender Limited Tom DeLonge Strat. Graffiti Yellow. Fender 70th Anniversary or 70th AM Vintage 54 Strat. A Denon Prime 4 standalone controller. Rain, like some DJ stuff.
Yeah, okay, I was going to say how much worth that one is.
And then ART Bluetooth DI box, Yorkville, like essentially a Yorkville speaker. Some more like an ART power amp, Neve Master Bus transformer, like 2 turntables, some other DJ thing, Shure 12-inch cardioid podium mic, like weirdest stuff.
It's something no
Sonorous
game plan.
Studio
Yeah.
Live, AR8C mixer, Orange 15-watt 1x10 combo, Alesis Strike Amp 12-inch woofer × 2, Yorkville heavy-duty wall-mounting speaker bracket, still a speaker bracket, Shure Wireless Systems, Shure Wireless handheld mic system, Behringer 18-channel mixer, it looks like. Gibson Les Paul Standard 50s Faded Vintage Honey Burst, and then some more, a couple more DJ things, and then Neumann NH or NDH 20 headphones and NDH 30 open back headphones.
Yikes.
Like, wow. Yeah, a bunch of the stuff has serial numbers. If you go to Long and McQuaid's Edmonton South Facebook page, you can find it all. But like, holy shit.
Yeah, it's nuts.
How did they steal like 13 guitars before the
anybody
cops
got-
or
yeah.
anybody showed up? Like, yeah, exactly, Jeremy. Like, must have been a team or that is absolute insanity to me. That also the balls on people to break into a store that is gonna have an alarm.
Yeah.
And like
to take that much time.
take
That
that
didn't
much
happen.
time.
Yeah.
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 Or you had a team of like 6 guys.
But even at that, I mean, like.
Well,
you know,
I mean, if you had 6 guys and you quickly did like grab
everybody
2
go to a
guitars,
different section.
go grab 2
Yeah.
guitars, go grab another 2 guitars, go. Like,
Yeah. Still, though, it's wild.
yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly. Well, the best thing about it, like I remember they were talking about a guitar that got stolen. I believe it was from Long McQuaid, Winnipeg. Got stolen like a year or more ago. That it was like one of the ones behind the counter. So those are all the like $10,000 Les Pauls. So they took a guitar that has a like super custom case.
Okay.
And just stole the guitar, but didn't get any of the cases because they just grabbed whatever they could.
Yeah.
So they grabbed a guitar that's like, $10,000 that they're gonna end up hawking for like $200 or $300, because if that, because like how the hell are you gonna sell it with no case?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't understand that. Thieves suck. So. Yeah, there weren't any like. Yeah, it's a lot of Epiphone and like kind of the lower
I mean,
tier stuff.
it almost does sound. It was like everyone run to this section of the store, grab whatever you can here. Like the way it was like all like a bunch of like Les Pauls at first. It's like it must have been like the first set of like.
Well,
like,
I know that
set of guitars in that store. Yeah.
I know that store. I've been there like half a dozen times, and like I don't even know where they would have got those from. Like,
I've never been
near the door somewhere. So.
Tilt boost. Here, let's get back to boost for a bit. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Talking about people boosting stuff from stores, and we're talking about boosting amplifiers.
Different kind of boost.
Listen
folks.
to that
Different
segue.
kind of boost.
How'd you like that?
Not bad.
Yeah. I
Not
did
your
what I
best,
could.
but not bad.
Yeah. Oh man. Some bike shops in Winnipeg were hit last year. Several bikes at $10,000 a pop. Jeez.
Oh my
That's
God.
when you gotta hope and pray you got good insurance.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. That's crazy. So anyway, you got the tilt boost and the G50.
And the G50 here, yeah.
I got a little bit more. I've got
We got 2
Recto
amps right
and
now.
and the G50. What's that?
So you got 2 amps right now.
I got 2 amps, and I get an extra boosty pedal so that we can swap out some boosts. So
Nice.
So a couple of the boosts that I have, like I have the Fortin 33, which is based off of the TC integrated preamp. And then I've got, there's one called the Shit Power. Luke brought me a TS9 tube screamer.
We could try that as a boost. I like that. Yeah.
I have the Tate Effects bullshit booster, which has a picture of Trump on it, which I'm not saying anything to say anything political about that. I just thought it looked hilarious when I bought it, and I bought it like long before he was president again.
Yeah.
And then I've got the Rocktron Nitro boost, which is to me is kind of a sleeper boost pedal, but we're
I know
we'll
I've
talk about
seen.
it.
I know I've seen that before. Not to interrupt you, but I know I've seen that in the store here or shop here before. But I'm not sure if I played it or not. I'm really looking forward to that one.
Yeah, and then I've got the JHS Germanium Boost, and then the OTB Custom Boost, which is Owen Barry's custom boost.
That one's sick.
Yeah. Yeah. So let's talk about it. So this recto is a little bit of a weird one to use for this because it's already pretty tight. Like. So there's a tiny amount of mud to that, not like what a normal recto is. Like a normal recto is quite a bit boomier, and I even have like, the EQs. Actually, they're all at like 1 o'clock.
Pretty flat.
So, but for reference, here's the G50. Recto. So there's just a little bit more in the low end.
It's a cool kind
recto.
of power in the low end of the recto. I like that a lot.
What's that?
It's a cool kind of like powerful
Yes.
low end. It's like.
I'll turn the delay off. The recto is a little more saturated. It's got a little bit more. I wonder if I could roll the gain out and if it would clean that up at all. Too much.
Split the difference there. Yeah.
It's still a little like. It's still a little bit like fizzier to me than the Rev is.
Yeah.
But that is what like when I was playing rectifiers and I first played a Rev, the fact that I got that like that clarity compared to there's just so much more clarity there that I was like, yeah, that's what I'm looking for.
Yeah, you can still hear like the articulation of every note, every string with that 50.
So the 33 is like, one of the like sought after, or at least for a few years was one of the sought after boost pedals for tightening up amps. So it really gives that like that.
Go again.
You know what I mean? Like it gives that like really like sharp attack.
Yeah, it bites a lot more. Yeah, it's like very glassy, toppy. Yeah.
Luke, go ahead and say your comment.
I'm just saying it's more tight and aggressive, and it's shelving out a lot of that low end and scooping a bit of the mids as well there. So that's what you want.
So there's the Rev with nothing boosting it. The rectifier with nothing boosting it. So it gives you that like, kind of reminds me of that like dragged under type tones that like Fluff went after.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Yeah, it's very it's very modern sounding.
Yeah. Now, if you turn it down like... It's kind of choking it. So you're kind of still getting the like... Like what it's doing to the EQ of it.
Yeah.
You're getting that no matter what, and you can't really change anything on it, right? Yeah, do you want me to do it, Shane, with the boost on or off? So also this is a little bit of a weird comparison because I'm using a G50, so it's purple channel versus like...
Rectifier, yeah.
Rectifier, so like...
It's a different thing.
So here's the rev. Recto. So that was the recto, and then I just went to the G50 at the end with the boost on. But
I prefer this boost into the recto for sure.
yes, because the rev already has lots of mid-range, right? Like... Yeah. So, so that's kind of like what a single knob boost will do. That's why I actually prefer the tilt boost, and what I loved about it is because, let's say we want to be able to boost both, right? So let's start with the recto with the tilt boost. So here's the boost off. With the boost. So let's say we want to get like a little bit more, bottom end, or sorry, get rid of some of that bottom end and bring some of that like mid characteristic like this, like. So we can shelve a bunch of the lows and just roll the tilt. Want to do even more. I feel like you get like a nicer, like to me.
Well, the fact that you can shape that EQ a little bit more is
yeah,
super useful.
Like, I feel like the rectifier with the tilt boost brings it more to like the way that the red channel on the rev reacts. Like you get more clarity, and again you can shelve more of that low end. And then the nice thing is like so. if I want to switch over to the 50. And let's say I want to bring some of that low end back in. That's a bit too much, just roll it over.
Yeah, that's it.
So it just gives you a little bit more flexibility.
Yeah.
But there is something about this sound that is really gratifying. Like, it's like the equivalent to me of like, you know, when singers like speak into like a megaphone.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
Like, and you get that like
The distorted vocal. Yeah, totally, yeah.
It reminds me of like it's starting to do that to your guitar tone. Like,
Yeah, kind of concentrating on like a certain, yeah.
like yeah.
Yeah.
Just
There's
gnarly,
moments
like,
there when you do those like pinch harmonics almost, it's like bordering on like cocked wah sound almost like. Sounds great, man.
That's a great analogy that like, or a great comparison that it's kind of cocked wash. Yeah.
Just like, yeah, it's focusing on like a very certain element in the mid range and kind of like, yeah, higher upper mids there. It's super cool, dude.
Do you want to try it and see how it
Of
feels?
course I want to try it. Here, let me
All
hold
right.
that.
I don't need that.
You don't need that.
No. Okay, so here's the recto with that.
On the drop D. I love it. I know I'm going to sound super biased here, but I do prefer the tilt boost.
Right.
This thing sounds great, and I love the way it pushes.
Yeah.
But there's something with the high end that I'm not. Maybe it's because the telly too is already kind of like high endy. It just seems a little too much for me right now.
I find that like what I like is the fact that the tilt boost brings out the clarity in it without making it sound like that half cocked wah, which I do think is a cool sound, and like I would use it. I just wouldn't want to use it for my sound.
I think
the whole time I was playing.
Yeah. And I think someone in the comments earlier was talking about the Rev amp sounding a little bit wider.
Yeah.
I would say the boost acts that same way. It sounds a little bit wider in its spectrum than the 33 does, yeah.
All right, let's check out this Nitro boost next. And the reason I want to check this one out next is because
it's got flames on it.
Yes, and also the 33, I mean, I don't know how much they are now, but for a while they were like $300. Like, these are really expensive.
Okay.
Internet, please correct me. Like, let me know how much the 33 is now. Because for a while, they only did them in batches. So, like, you had to get one, right? And they weren't easy to come by.
Okay.
So, now I think it's, like, I think Fortin has them available all the time. So probably a little bit of the hype is gone. Can I steal that cable back for a second? Can. But overall, I think that 33 pedal does sound really cool for that gig. Or
Luke,
like
have you
that,
got...
I should say that thing.
What?
Luke, have you gotten a good shot of this pedal yet?
Which one?
Other the Rocktron?
Yeah.
Oh, excuse me.
I just want all the viewers to know how cool it looks.
Got the beer burps.
Also,
you too, eh?
Yeah.
the 33 is $233 US.
Oh.
233.
233 and 33 cents.
What is
There
that
you
in
go.
Canadian right now?
700.
$6 million.
May as well be.
Yes.
Oh, and Nick Nitro's here himself.
Whoa,
up, Nicholas?
Nick, what's going on, dude?
Let me see here. You have to charm them because my guitar's gone. Oh,
Yeah.
I'm like, why is my guitar so badly out of tune?
Why?
Because I
Dropping
put
it
it
to
in
D.
drop D.
She's floating,
okay, I'll
but
do it, yeah.
Yeah. Smoking Bo, she floats.
oh, you're supposed to charm them
Nick
right
is
now,
saying
bro.
I'm always charming, dude. Don't worry about me. It's saying the tilt push is a staple on his board. Yeah, man.
All right. So I'm using the Recto again here. Also, do us a favor, smack that like button if you haven't already. I don't know how to tell anything. I am not currently using a gate. There probably is a gate in Pro Tools that Luke has running. You have one running, Luke?
Yeah, he usually does. Yeah,
he does. Okay, you can charm them a little bit. Nicholas, tell us about your travels and your adventures and what's going on there.
Oh, where did Nick go?
The adventures of Nick, Nitro, and Bo. You guys met.
Yeah, Nick and I, we met at, well, we saw each other in NAMM this past year, back in
Yes.
January. But Nick and I met at a show of mine in,
Must be Vancouver.
was it in Vancouver? I was gonna say Edmonton, but it is Vancouver. I
Vancouver.
think you're right. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, that was super nice. I'd never met him before, so he was like, he messaged me the week of. He's like, hey, you're playing in Vancouver. I'm gonna come see you. And I was like, that's great. Assuming that he lived in Vancouver. And then I was like, so you live around here? And he's like, no, I live in Washington.
Yeah.
I was like,
It's
right.
fairly close.
It turns out they are very close, but yeah, I didn't expect them to come over the border
and
for me like that.
I did ask this before, and I don't know who answered, but where are you guys watching from tonight? And I say guys because the likelihood that there are any ladies watching tonight is very low. All right, so
I saw one Florida person before.
Florida man.
One Florida man.
So, any guesses? Is this going to be cool with this?
I think it's gonna sound great.
Okay, you ready?
Yeah.
So
I was
that's with
right.
it off. Off, on. It's interesting.
I think it sounds awesome.
It sounds cool, but it's boosting volume, and it's actually really transparent. Like it's not like the EQ shift to me. There's just like a tiny amount that's giving it a bit more clarity.
Yeah.
Would you agree?
Giving it more clarity? Yeah.
Luke? Like more clarity.
Can you? Yeah, more clarity for sure. Can you give it to me again here real quick? I'm
Okay.
just gonna close my eyes.
Off.
Yeah, it's not really shelving that much of the lows or mids, but it's boosting a bit of that treble or like high mids, I guess,
Yeah.
whatever.
It's very transparent, yeah.
Those upper mids are coming through way better.
Yeah.
With it, but so the reason I wanted to show this pedal, and obviously it needs a little bit of like cleaning or help. I bought this pedal used because, like you can hear on the switch. Oh, now it's working.
You're talking about that delay it had at first?
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard that too, yeah.
It probably hasn't been turned on in 40 years. But anyway, this pedal, I bought it because you can buy these pedals for like $30.
I'm going home and buying myself a Nitro pedal for $30.
Okay, let's see what it does.
Okay,
on
I was
me.
going to ask if you could try it on something less gainy to see
Yeah.
where the EQ really sits.
Okay, let's let's go.
Let's go even less gain, yeah.
I'll go less gain. You want to see what it does on the clean channel?
Yeah, let's do it.
That was a bad one, but okay, let's see here. So let's go. I'll give you less. Less is more.
Less is always more.
So anyway, I think this pedal is awesome for $30.
For $30, it's crazy, dude.
Yes.
Can I try it, please?
Yes. Do
Yes, yes.
you want to just try it with my guitar? Well, I'm in drum beat. No. You know, you can.
I like this guitar. There's a reason I play it on every stream. Okay, yes, right away, yes. So I went through both boosts there for a minute?
Yeah. So I put the Nitro into the tilt.
Nitro was going into the tilt. Okay, yeah.
The Nitro's in front of everything.
Turn it back on, yeah, I miss it. There's something about the Nitro and the way it, like...
Yeah. George, this is the Rocktron Nitro Boost. Here, Luke will show it so you guys can see a little bit better.
Look at those flames, man. Look
Yeah.
how cool that is.
So, honestly, guys, I bought this because I already have one. So this is actually the second one that I bought. And I bought it because it was at Eclipse Music in St. Paul, Minnesota. It's a killer pedal store.
Yeah.
And it was $30. And I told John, the owner there, I'm like, I have to buy this. And I'm just going to give it away to somebody from the Gear and Beer live stream because these pedals rip for $30. So to enter to win this, real simple. Make sure you go on Facebook, join the Rev community, and tell me your favorite thing that you've seen from the Golden Age Gear podcast.
There you go.
Go ahead and tell them, Luke.
The QR code is in the top left there, so if you grab your phone and scan her up.
Nope, right there.
Yeah, right up there. It would be your right, but the
All right,
that?
there left.
yeah,
See?
exactly.
I'm trying to touch it.
It's
but
blocked
just
by the
behind
live button there.
it. Yes.
That
So,
way.
Yeah, that away.
but yeah. So if you want a chance to win the Nitro pedal, yeah, I'll send you one. Bo's super sad because
know,
I
I'm
told him
actually-
right beforehand. He's like, I want it.
I want it there. Yeah, I was like, you too.
Well, you
He's
better
like,
go-
well,
you can go tell us your favorite moment of.
I will. I'm not gonna win
Yeah.
it either way.
Maybe you'll win.
Maybe
Maybe
I'll just give you my other one and then wait till I find another one. For
Honestly,
sale.
for $30, I'm literally going home to like check these out right now.
All right, let's check out this Germanium Boost from JHS, and then
I don't think I played this one before.
apparently it is very sought after. I got this when I bought like a batch of pedals from Sean, and they sell for like $500 or $600
Okay.
bucks. So
This is me plugging it again? It is.
it is you. You get first crack at it,
Nice.
buddy.
So when I think Germanium, I think of fuzz, even though this isn't a fuzz pedal. But Germanium just makes my brain go to fuzz. So I want to see how this sounds.
That made it a little darker, eh?
I think it's like pushing harder though too. I feel like it's reacting more like a fuzz when you put that switch in the upper mode.
Go ahead. Yep. It's way more top.
Yeah, I like it. That was Into the Recto?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. That's cool.
Try it?
Yeah.
Let me try that. Scott, no. But he has like sent some of them back that he doesn't use like after he's done demos. So I have gotten a box where he's like, yeah, and I sent back these two pedals that I'm done with. So yeah. But most of the Rev stuff he's kept. Or at least he doesn't try to sell it back to me if he's selling pedals.
Yeah.
One of the two. So yeah. Which actually is something that's interesting that I'm sure either you guys know or maybe you don't, but that you guys might find interesting. And that is that there's a lot of people who like kind of get offended when YouTubers sell the products that they demo,
Oh yeah.
right?
I've heard a little bit about this.
And
Yeah.
I'm like, do you think that every one of them is going to keep every pedal that they get? Like,
Yeah.
I have a shitload of pedals. If I was like Sean, I would have like 4 times as many as I have.
Yeah, something's got to give at some point.
Like they often get something like RJ Ronquillo's demoing. It seems like a new pedal every like 2 or 3
Yeah.
days. Like
Well, then pedals are one thing, but if you're also getting like guitars, or,
Yeah.
like amps and stuff, like you can't keep everything.
No.
It'd be insane.
well, and often like if the YouTuber gets to keep the product, depending on what it is, like their rate for the video will be less
Yeah. Okay.
if they're keeping the product because they're gonna sell it at some point.
Yeah.
prefer it with the switch down.
This switch down, yeah.
Yep. It does that more like half cocked wah thing there. Like,
yeah, more high MIDI. Do you know what that switch is actually doing? Is it just an EQ thing, or is it?
No idea. I'm sure it's in a manual
Hey, Jamie,
somewhere
can you pull
that I
it up for
don't have with me right now. But it does sound like a half cocked wah right now.
Yeah, again, just the way it's pushing the high mids, like. Every time you play it,
Cool pedal.
I do like it with the switch turned up. Like, again, it's.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if it's just doing an EQ thing or if it's like, if there's something else going on, but.
I like how our comment section has devolved into them giving each other cooking
I
instructions.
kind of saw this,
like,
yeah.
like, I just want to chime in. Yes.
What are they? What recipes are we talking about here?
Yeah, he said something about like cooking beer or beef and beer. Yeah.
Oh yeah,
I'm
okay.
on board.
You can beer braise a beef.
Yeah. All right. We had pizza tonight from a cheap pizza joint. That's not the best. That's also what we had last week. I was too lazy to make us anything this time around. Ooh, that is nice. Owen Barry, listen to this.
That sounds like it has a huge amount of boost on tap. Sorry. I'll let you do your thing. Some sea shanty Top Gun.
It reminds me of that style of like. Yep. Were you into Mother Earth at all?
I never really had my time with my Mother Earth now.
Like that really, really stratty thing. Oh, nice. Rob, yeah, Owen is awesome. He plays, did you meet Owen when he was here? He plays for the Chicks.
Yeah, no, I met him
at NAMM.
I met him briefly, and yeah, I met him again at NAMM, but again, only kind of in passing.
Rob, do you have one? I bought this from Owen. Just on like he only does them in runs. Like he doesn't like you can't just go order one. It's like, hey, I'm gonna build another batch of
Is he
pedals.
making them? Like,
yeah, he makes them himself.
Really? Okay.
And like for example,
That's what I'm saying. It's got a huge amount of boost on tap. Like it's.
really, really spanky.
Sounds sweet, dude. Yes, please.
Yep. It feels like it's doing everything you want a boost to do. Like it's hitting the front of the amp and just opening things up.
Yeah. Trust me.
I'm trying out for the Red Hot Chili Peppers. I wish. John Frusciante is amazing.
And it doesn't get like super muddy or like overwhelming when you completely crank it either.
No. Rob, I think you need to tell Owen he needs to be a better friend to you and help you acquire one of his boost pedals. They are not they're not crazy expensive, but they are not inexpensive. Like they're a couple hundred.
But he
bucks.
makes them in runs, you're saying, so they're probably hard to find?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, okay.
I think the only dealer he has is Vintage King Audio in the US.
Do you mind if I ask you what a price tag looks like on one of these guys?
Somewhere between $200 and $300. So like
Okay, it's not like crazy. Yeah, you're right. Kind of like
yeah,
they're not expensive, but they're not cheap.
yeah.
Yeah, it's just got a really nice voice though. Like
It's bringing out all the right things from the amp by hitting the front of the amp harder. I find.
yeah. Love it, man. That thing sounds awesome. Sorry, I'm quiet. I'm reading something right now.
Where did you
Thanks.
find that, Luke?
Um,
Vintage King?
LA Vintage Gear.
Yeah, sorry, same thing. I thought that was okay. LA Vintage Gear, not Vintage King.
Curtis, that
Owen makes what boost? It's the OTB Custom Boost, and they have them at LA Vintage Gear. They are $250 in the USA dollars because they're made in the good old US&A by our good friend Owen Barry in Franklin, Tennessee, adjacent to Nashville, Tennessee.
What's next?
All right, let's try
Speaking of the
the Tate
USA.
Effects bullshit booster. Also, full disclaimer, this is no reflection of my opinions on politics, and I'm not getting that out. I just thought
we're not making a statement here, folks.
I just thought it looked fucking hilarious. And if they had one that had Biden on it, I'd have bought that too.
You get that RoboCam there, Luke?
Oh, I'm gonna
Oh yeah, take it back.
steal this back from you. I didn't test Owens with the Recto, but I'm sure it will do exactly what it's supposed to do. Wow. Like, let's turn this delay off for a second. I will tune my guitar as Bo tells you more wonderful stories about Canada.
Oh, I can't say enough good things about Canada, man.
Bo, what's
So-
your favorite Canadian animal?
My favorite Canadian animal?
Yeah.
The beaver.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
What do you think of people when they say the moose?
I was actually going to say the moose at first, but then I thought the beaver was more iconic. I don't mind a moose.
Yeah, I mean,
I can fucks with a moose.
I don't know, man. If it comes through your windshield, you're done.
Well, yeah, don't drive into them. Don't drive into beavers, though, either, since we're on that topic, yeah. It's not good to drive into wildlife.
I mean, I'd run over a fox if it ran in front of my... Or, sorry.
What? They're
No,
so
no,
cute,
no,
though,
no, sorry.
dude.
Let me rephrase that. I would run into a coyote if it ran in front of my vehicle. Fuck coyotes.
Also, have you ever tried a beaver tail bow? Come on, bro.
I never actually had a beaver tail.
They're not
Oh, they're
good.
so good.
Are
they're
they?
so leathery because it's the real beaver tail.
Okay, yeah.
No, it's just like dough. It's
I know,
really- it's
I
really
know
good.
what it is, dude, yeah.
Oh, I mean, you've never had it. I don't know. It's good.
Yeah, it's what it is. It's like a, call it like a whale tail or something in the States, I think.
I don't know. I thought you knew.
Okay, I just have to say,
I think it sounds wicked.
it sounds really good.
Definitely more toppy than the OTB we were just playing.
Yeah, but listen to like, There's my amp tone, like just a little bit of
clean
gain
tone.
on the green channel. Damn right I would. Dylan, that's for sure. I sold my R9 yesterday. Oh, and I forgot I was supposed to give a shout out to Larry at the start of this. Whoops. I
Sorry,
forgot about
Larry.
that. Sorry, Larry. I'm sure you didn't make it an hour into the live stream to see that I give you a shout out. I'll tell you guys a funny story about that in a second. But I sold my R9 just because I have too much stuff and I don't play it.
Yeah.
And I got a really good deal on it, and then I sold it for like good money. I didn't lose money, so it was a good transaction. But I put the pickguard back on it today because when I posted it on Reverb, I left the pickguard off.
Yeah,
and I was
okay.
like, it comes with a pickguard. You can put it back on. And then when I was packing it up, I was like, I should put the pickguard back on. And as soon as I put it on, I was like, this guitar, I'm so glad it's leaving.
Yeah.
It doesn't need to be here.
Get it out of here.
Anyway, before I talk any more about this pedal, so last night I put my son Max to bed. He's 4, and like we have a chair in his room, and he always wants somebody to sit in the chair and snuggle with him before he goes to bed.
Yeah.
So it's my turn. Like he almost always only wants his mom to put him to bed. So I said like, no, your mom can have a break tonight, and I'll put you to bed. So I'm sitting in the chair, and when he falls asleep, I have my choice of like 2 things that I will do. One of them is sit and watch Reels on TikTok, and the other one is answer the live chat from the website.
Oh, yes. Okay.
So last night, I'm sitting there. It's 10:30-ish at night in Winnipeg, and I see a message come in because I get notifications on my phone. So spoiler alert, if you guys ever message the live chat, I do see it. It doesn't mean I will reply.
Yeah.
There's lots of times I don't, but I do see all of the live chats from the website. So I see it pop up, so I click on it, and it's a guy. And at first, his first message was like a little aggressive of like, how come this amp is, how come the price jumped up on it and it's already expensive? And I was like, yeah, I know it's expensive. Also, probably because you're in Canada and you probably jumped from the US dollar price to the Canadian dollar price. And anyway, I started talking to him, and he was like, well, thanks for the information. And, he's like, I misunderstood, and, no big deal. He's like, and then he said something, also, I'm convinced that I'm talking to like an AI bot. And I was like, oh no, I'm like, this is actually a real person. I'm like, I'm Derek from Rev, I'm like, do you have any other questions? He was looking at the D40. I'm like, do you have any other questions about the D40? I'll happily answer anything for you. And anyway, I had a hilarious exchange with him for about, I'd say 20 minutes back and forth.
Trying to convince him that
Trying
you
to
weren't
convince
AI.
him that I was not AI. And so I went to the extreme of like, I got his phone number because he had placed an order for a pedal recently, and it has phone number on the pedal, and I was like, well, here. So I phoned his number and then hung up and just typed ring ring. So and I gave him my cell number and said like, hey man, if you have any questions about the D40, like you can feel free to text me.
Yeah.
Right. And anyway, hilarious. It went back and forth a bunch of times. So then I sent him an email at the end of the night because I realized, oh, we also have his email from the order. And I just said, hey, Larry, thanks for, a fun time, going back and forth here. And he sent back like an email being like, you guys really, really need to deal with your AI system. It is out of control. He's like, I had the worst exchange with it on the website. He's like, and then it tried emailing me afterwards, and he emailed the sales. Like I had emailed him from my Derek at Revs.
So he was
email
being
address.
serious?
I don't think he was.
Okay, yeah.
But it's possible.
Okay.
And I said that I'd give him a shout out. I'm like, oh, you don't believe? I'm like, well, I'll tell you what. I'm like, I'll give you a
Keep
shout
going.
out.
Sorry, Luke, my PAX needs a rescan.
Oh, you can't hear
PAC
anything.
needs a rescan.
A rescan?
Rescan?
Yeah. He's.
Please. Oh, I thought you couldn't.
Oh, wow.
Go, Mike.
Wow. So.
You can't talk to me
Yeah.
like that, dude.
You can't talk to me like that.
I'm so confused.
Yeah.
I thought you couldn't hear me. I was like, did I unplug my mic by mistake? What did I do? Yeah.
Yeah. So, anyway, big shout out to Larry from Ontario
Yeah.
for fun times last night
Thanks
on
for
the live
supporting,
chat.
and yeah, thanks for a good story.
Anybody who messages the live chat now is gonna be like, "Hey, Derek," I'll be like,
Yeah, you just opened the floodgates, dude.
not me. So, I actually have a friend who I don't know if I should out. I won't out who it was.
Yeah,
But
don't.
they had an online store, and when they would mess up on anything, right?
Yeah.
They
bud.
purposely had made fake customer service people that answered all the emails. It was my buddy and one of his workers that were answering them,
But under fake, like
but under a
aliases,
fake
yeah.
name, so that if somebody got really mad about something, they would just be like, "Oh man, fucking Paul."
Yeah, or we're so sorry
like,
about Carol.
We're so sick of
Yeah.
Paul's shit. You know what? We're firing him. He's gone. Mike's gonna help you now.
That's a good move. Yeah.
Like, yeah. It's a very, very, very solid move. What's up, Mike? How's it going, man? In the office. Working away. Anyway, so that was my fun live chat story.
I love
so,
it. Now I can hear properly again. Great.
you're like, just when I figure out what you're doing,
Yeah, exactly.
you're
Yeah.
like,
You gotta change it up on me, dude.
that's very cool. I'm gonna just see how it does with the recto, and then you can give it a whirl.
Yeah, for sure. I lost my pick here somewhere too.
Okay, there's a lot of bottom end. No boost. It's worse with the bullshit booster because it's adding so much bottom end. Because like, there's G50 green channel purposely dialed to be thin, almost no gain. Add in the bullshit booster.
Can we hear just the bullshit booster again? Or I can play it too. It's cool.
Why don't you play it?
I'll play it. Yeah.
Fine, man. Fine, go.
I mean, it doesn't
Cool.
sound bad.
No.
Not by any means.
No, I think it's cool. Yeah, Charles, you're right. It would be great into a JCM 800. Yeah, because it would thicken it up. Yeah, I agree. All right, so this is the Musentech, the shit power. All right.
Oh, so me?
Yep.
go back to the purple channel on the 50 here too, actually?
Oh, it's
shit.
noisy, eh?
Yeah. It's set pretty intensely right now too.
Let me give it a whirl.
Go for it.
You know what? We could have done this properly, and we actually have a little switcher that we could both be plugged into.
I
we
mean-
could just use one board.
We live and we learn.
Yeah, it's cool. It's making it a little bit too shitty for me. So the shit power definitely brings the shit.
It's pushing so hard.
I do want to go
Whoa.
back quickly to the Owen boost because I did not try it into the high gain channels. So I just want to see how does it handle.
Oh, I like that a lot.
It's a little bit too boomy. Like,
Yeah.
like the recto, it's gonna destroy it on the recto. Watch. Like there's more clarity when there's less.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's still like fairly articulate though. I like it better into the high gain than I like the poop thing.
Yes, I still like. I think for the high gain, my favorites. Okay, well let me try that. Let's do. We'll round it out properly. What's going? What are you laughing about?
Just Bo's comment caught me off guard like crazy.
Which one?
I just called it the poop thing.
The poop thing?
Yeah. We all knew what I was talking about, right? Yeah.
Okay. Why do I have?
Nothing?
Oh yeah, sorry, I muted your channel there.
So here's the rectifier with no no boost. This is the TS9 Tube Screamer. Which now let's go. That's a G50 with nothing. G50 with the boost. Recto. I think to me the best sound with the rectifier was we'll say no, like that I can't choose the tilt boost because well I think the tilt boost is the most versatile out of everything.
Yeah,
we tried.
it can kind of touch on what all these guys are doing a little bit. Yeah.
But I think this 33, I think that sound of
Yeah, the way it's voiced in that upper mid thing is like kind of perfect.
okay, and then let's see here. Okay, you want to try it for a second?
I'll try for a second, yeah.
Want to try with that guitar?
I'll try with your guitar, you know what?
Okay.
Let's change things
And
up a little
then,
bit.
yeah, it's less noticeable because there's already lots of mids in the G3. I'm just going to grab something else.
Ah. I think it's needs a tuning in.
Yeah, probably. Okay. Luke's not going to show us top-down shot of this one. Right, Luke?
Do I even know what this is?
Nope.
Nope, and
And I've never played
won't
it.
say
you'll never know.
I'll never know?
Is it?
Yeah.
Is it working?
Can you
yeah,
bring
yeah,
it a little further away from you so I can get it in this overhead shot, please?
You're funny.
I'm just kidding.
You're a funny guy there.
I'm just kidding.
I'm
Funny
just kidding.
guys, eh? Oh, guy's hilarious, eh?
Oh, guy's hilarious.
Let's-
Oh,
you know what,
Mr.
I'll just tune
Jokes.
this back up to E and then it should be
Mr.
better.
Funny Man.
Funny guy, funny guy.
That's better. That's a lot of me.
I was just making sure it wasn't in the shot for this one here.
So here's the recto. You like it?
Yeah, I do.
Hey, Michael, yeah, this is the USA Custom Shop, Nick Johnson. Okay,
I'm so
it does
curious.
that well. Canadian comfort food? Oh, poutine.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not Canadian, but it's pretty unique to here. But farmer sausage and pierogies.
Pierogies is, yeah, that's,
I mean, pierogies are not from here, but farmer sausage and pierogies is a Manitoba thing.
Yeah. Mayo and a banana sandwich.
This thing definitely allows you to do that mid.
Can we hear it to the rev for a bit too?
You want it through the high gain channel?
Sure. Oh. I just want to wrap this up so you can tell me what this is off camera. I'm so curious.
Cool. That's cool.
It's really cool, man.
Yeah. So, yeah. I don't think I should show people what that is, though. So.
No. Get it out of here. I never want to see it again.
Oh, this can't work.
Any boosts that we haven't tried yet? We've gone through everything you've pulled out?
No, I went through everything that pulled
right.
out. So,
Well, I saw Luke posted his top 3 for us to read there.
did you mute me? I still, yeah. The tilt to me is the top. Just because of that tilt EQ just is so useful to switch between different amps, right?
So what else are you liking like, other than the tilt right now?
The 33, like
33,
this,
yeah.
like. See what I mean? Like that's the tilt.
That's
like,
the tilt, yeah.
Like, I mean, if I was playing metal, obviously the 33 would probably be a bit more
Yeah.
thing. Although I wonder if I just shove it. No, shoving the tilt all the way over doesn't do it because it shoves too much mids. Pretty close.
Comparable, though,
You can get there.
Yeah.
Yeah, the tilt EQ either on the tilt overdrive or on the tilt boost is just so useful.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, if I was to pick my tops here, I would keep the tilt out of the equation just because I think it can touch on
Everything.
what these all kind of do already.
Yeah.
But I think my top is probably the Nitro, honestly.
Oh yeah.
I just think really cool about the way it breaks up.
You're
like,
really pushing.
I
for
really
that.
want one.
Yes. Dad blues with doom tones, yeah.
That's kind of our specialty around here. Good flutter, dude.
Yeah. I can't do the Sammy like he's so fast that. That just sounds
great,
so
though,
good.
man.
Yeah.
Sounds huge. Yeah, love it.
Yeah. So it's going to be a little bit long. We were going to do an hour tonight.
Yeah, whatever.
And it's an hour and a half. So
Close enough.
Yeah. But Joe Washer would be playing that on Les Paul. I would, but my Les Paul was like, it was acting weird.
Yeah, it was. It was sounding kind of like
It sounded thin.
super stiff and weird before.
Yeah. Let's see.
Yeah, maybe it's refound its thing.
Yeah.
We'll try it one more time before we get out of here.
Listen here, you son of a bitch. Work properly.
We're on camera now.
Yeah. Don't fail me now.
You're embarrassing me.
My fingers fail me constantly. You can't.
Oh my god.
All right. I don't know what else to do.
That's great, man. I think we
Yeah.
got it all right there. I think that said it all right there.
Do you know what drives me nuts? Hummingbird vibrato. I'm not gonna break straight.
Beautiful.
All right. Thanks for hanging out, everybody. We'll see you guys next week.